Fanspeak, where the plan runs deep. The team grind hard, don't eat, don't sleep. From best ball dreams to DFS streaks, they help you print money every single week. Fanspeak. No cap, no gimmicks, we breaking limits. NFL bets, yeah, we live this business. Meg and Steve, that OG vision. Draft room killers on a lifelong mission. More stress to the Sunday spread. Fanspeak's that voice that's inside your head. Best ball, DFS, NFL bets. They built it brick by brick, no regrets. Fanspeak team, printing money since day one. Fanspeak, forever.
Welcome back to the Fanspeak Network, and happy Friday. Friday means Friends of Best Ball, and you got a doubleheader today, folks. Doubleheader. Let's play two. We've got Nathaniel Wright from, of course, So You Think You Can Tout. We're going to get to know him, possibly jump into Eliminator too, because that is his favorite game on Underdog. And then at 1 p.m. Eastern, Nice and Blunt. I was on his channel last night. He is going to be joining me today for a BBM 7 at 1 p.m. Eastern. Nathaniel has a show today, has a hard out at 12:45, but we get 45 minutes to chat with you. Nathaniel, I want to do, well, first of all, I want to say hello and how are you doing today? And then I'll let you know all the fun things I have planned for you today.
Oh, yeah. I really appreciate you having me on. I think this is going to be a really fun time. I've watched some of the other ones of these and they look like everyone's having a great time. So I'm excited to be here.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I've gotten to enjoy, I've been enjoying getting to know new faces in the space, and obviously because So You Think You Can Tout. I think anybody who's watching this knows that Nathaniel is still a live contestant on So You Think You Can Tout, and so we're going to get into that. But I've gotten to enjoy really getting to know other people in the space through that contest. I still love, drafting with Emo, your partner last week, the Toxic Tower guys, Pat from Fancy Dog Pound, Candyman, all the people that I do. But it's fun to get to know new people. So I'm really enjoying this. So what we're going to do, I'm going to say hi to chat. Then I'm copying Andrew. So Andrew, our other co-host on the network, if you're watching this, yes, I'm totally copying you. He did this with FK Coolers the other night. He has a show every Tuesday, Lineup Legends, where he'll bring in different legends from the space himself. And he did a This Is That. And I just thought it was so fun. Like, not deep at all. It is literally like going to be a rapid fire of like, I did like half his questions too. It's going to be like a rapid fire of like 10 to 15 questions. And it's fun and light, your quick answers. I'll try not to get feedback because I talk too much and will want to get feedback. So yeah, it's like a this and that rapid fire. Then we'll, try to jump into Eliminator draft. Maybe the chat will help us fill it. And then as we're doing the Eliminator draft, I can try to just chat more and get to know you more. I know, Pete's After Dark, we got to know you a ton. And by the way, shout out to your mom, right? I mean, yes. Is your mom, do you feel like your mom's as popular as you right now?
Oh, I think my mom very well may be more popular than me right now with all of the chirping that me and Ramus have been doing on X recently.
We love Marilyn.
Yeah.
So Marilyn, if you're watching, hello. I loved you on After Dark. I think we're following each other now on Twitter, so that's awesome. Shout out to the moms. Listen, I think it sounds like you have a very close-knit family. This is a family business for us. I have been doing business with my brother for 17 years. It's a family business, very close with my family as well. So I really appreciate the family loyalty and seeing your mom love watching and supporting everything. So she likes watching all of the streams and stuff.
Oh yeah, she loves watching everything. And I mean, I love my family. They're my dad, my mom, and my brother. They're all very, very close and very dear to me. So yes. It means a lot always when they're invested and interested in whatever random things that I'm doing. And this is definitely one of the random things I'm doing. They're like,
yes,
what?
Exactly. No, yeah, I could appreciate that. And it's four of us too, my brother and I and my parents, and we're very close. Our big claim to fame, Nathaniel, is 2 years ago. I don't know. Is there another nuclear family that all made the best ball finals? Like mom, dad, brother, sister, we all made the best ball finals. We forced our mom to do 10 drafts that year, and even she made the best ball finals. I think that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome, man.
We're shooting. Not the shops did not all make. Just Steve made the best ball finals last year. So we're shooting to get back to that claim to fame in 2026. Let me say hello to chat. Then we'll get in the rapid fire. Then we will try to get into Eliminator and talk more with Nathaniel. Of course, we got Nice and Blunt again. He will be joining me 1 p.m. Eastern, 4 BBM. So stick around. This is hysterical. Now we have these. So you think you can tout ethics committee, monitoring the situation. It's clean. It's good. He is, I'm trying to think, you're like 5th or 6th. And next week of the contestants. And next week I have the commission. So I'm just, having fun with this. And I've had the Toxic Tower guys on over and over and over again. So I can have them on too, but they were so kind to join me, both Emo and PPR, during our 24-hour live stream a couple weeks ago. We got W for Omega. Seppi, I'm good to see you. Absolutely. A little bit of Rocky right now. Let's go. GM to our Hartman. Good to see you. They think you're in jail. You're not in jail. You're at work.
Yeah. I promise I'm not in jail. I did not kill anybody. I did not kill Kurt Rambis. I am not in jail. Let's just set that straight. We'll get Nathaniel's take on Scatterboo and Rogers. Hint. I'm obsessed with drafting them. Good GM to our guy Al Boogie and to our guy Jim Waller. Good to see everybody in here. Okay, I need to drink a Gatorade before I do the rapid fire. But we are going to do rapid fires in just 10 or 15 questions. They're fun. They're light. It gets to know you in a very light way. So I give credit to people like Pete that talk the whole time. Holy cow, sometimes you just need to take a break and take a sip, Oh yeah. No, doing the solo streams for 2 hours, I'm like, oh, I forgot how often I'm going to need to be drinking some water.
Yeah. And you don't want to be like gross, like gulping and stuff like that. But yeah. Okay. So rapid fire, here we go. Just your quick answers. It's a this or that. And again, Andrew, if you watch this live or later, yes, I'm copying you because it was such a good idea. Okay. This or that, coffee or tea?
Tea.
Okay. Beach or mountains?
Mountains, 100%.
Okay. Pizza or tacos?
Pizza.
Okay. Road trip or cruise?
Cruise.
Okay. Big one, pancakes or waffles? People feel strongly about this one.
Ooh. Oh, that's hard. I have to go pancakes.
Yeah, I get you on that. A lot of people are waffles. I think I'm team pancakes too. Okay, a little bit of favorites. Favorite band ever?
Favorite band ever? Ooh.
Or singer?
Okay, I'll give Garth Brooks then.
Ooh, are you a country guy? This country music. Okay, there you go. I like that. Best. Now, this for me would be 80s, but I'm guessing for you it might be 90s. Best 80s or 90s movie?
Oh Lord, I'm not sure. I know movies that came out. I would need options for this. Oh no.
Wait, how old are you? Or generally, how old are you?
I'm 25.
I was going to say, if you're uncomfortable giving the exact age, what bracket would you check on a form?
No, people know. I'm
20 to 25. Okay, you're 25. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 90s movies are tough then too. Best 2000s movie?
Oh, this is going to be weird. It's going to be the original Yu-Gi-Oh movie that came out a long, long time ago when I was a child. I love that thing.
Okay, I went way too far back with the 80s and the 90s. Sorry about that. We adjusted on the fly. Favorite TV show ever? Obviously mine, I do a lot of Friends theme, is Friends.
Mm-hmm. I think it's got to be House.
Okay, nice. Okay, this is one more food question. I was totally copying Andrew. Burgers or hot dogs on the grill?
Burgers, 100% burgers.
Okay. Deep question. Would you rather know the future or change the past?
Change the past. 100% change the past.
I'm 100% change the past girl as well. Okay, now 2 best ball related fast questions. What is the worst characteristic of a best ball streamer? Something that you don't want to do in the best ball space or streaming space.
The worst characteristic of a best ball streamer is the best ball streamer that does not look at the chat, that does not interact with the people that he is streaming for. I'm trying. But you're right. That's good. That's a good answer though. Okay. And then other than on the Fanspeak network, who is your favorite best ball streamer in the space? My favorite Best Ball stream.
You've obviously met a lot of new ones, and you're obviously teammates with a lot of new ones. So I don't know if you need to work that angle, and if you do for immunity or something with all the challenges going on this week. But just off the cuff, what would you say?
We don't need immunity because we're winning the challenges this week.
Oh,
so
there
I'm not
we
thinking
go.
about that
That's
at
what
all.
I'm talking about. I love the confidence. I love it.
I think I really do enjoy Davis Maddock. I think he just brings this specific brand of insanity when he streams.
Okay.
Where, I there are some of his takes that are just insane,
Mm-hmm.
but I just can't find myself clicking off because I'm like, this guy's just so confident and creative and interesting. So yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, that was this or that. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I think that's a great way to like casually get to know, somebody. And I think that was really fun. You nailed it. Now let me bring over Underdog, because if we could jump into an eliminator, we'll see how fast it fills. I can ask you questions as it's filling and that kind of stuff. Because I didn't know how long we truly have, if we'd really have time to do a draft. And if you have to go and I can finish it, that is totally fine. So let me bring over the elim. I have only done 1 or 2 on stream, so I'm going to let you guide me. I do not do many of this contest. I like it. I think it's super fun. But why don't you tell people and I'm just going to go ahead and enter. And then I will label this, by the way. So, if we'll just set usually when people stream together, it's like, oh, if you make the finals, then we split the money. But the finals is way too down the road. We'd have to set if we make it to week, whatever, 10 or 11 or whatever it is. But that's kind of fun. But so tell us about getting into. So by the way, if you want to join us for the eliminator, we are waiting on 8 people. Jump in. The nice thing is 6 of us are moving on in this contest. So tell us about first why you love the eliminator so much and your eliminator background last year, because I know you said you had a profitable season.
Yeah. So I just think that it's like a very interesting contest format because it rewards very, very different things than what you're looking for in your BBMs and your puppies and all these late of season contests. Because it's like you can't be so tied to upside. And I love being tied to upside. I think it's very interesting and very cool to try and figure out what players are going to blow up. But I also think it's interesting to go, okay, but what do we know about at the start of the season? And what can we, especially this early in the year, what can we try and accurately project about the start of the season that'll give us really strong teams those first couple of weeks? And then from there, we can build and just hope good matchups and good ideas and stuff. The rest of the season. Last year, I think I made it to week 11, I think it was. I remember I made my furthest team made me $1,000. And
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so week 11 was and then it really doubles from there. So if you would have made it past that, would it have been 12 or 2,000?
Yeah, I think it was either 2,000 or 3,000 the next week. And it was a heartbreaking one. I mean, I always love to complain about this.
Tell the bad beat. Everybody loves to tell the bad beat story.
You got it. No one loves to hear it. Everyone loves to tell it. So I'm going to make it quick. It was
that is true. Nobody loves to hear it. Everybody loves to tell it. I like it. Go ahead.
Yeah. It was the end of a Packers game, and Josh Jacobs I had clinched the week. Last person to play from all the stuff. The only thing that would screw me is a Josh Jacobs fumble. Josh Jacobs runs it on 4th down, gets the ball punched out, fumbles it. And initially, he didn't lose enough yardage because I was ahead by 2.2, but he lost 3 yards and the fumble. So initially, they recorded it as only losing 1 yard in the fumble. So for a while, I was still winning by 0.1 points. But he lost the 2 extra yards afterwards. So it was a fumble stat correction that had me lose that.
That is a massive bad beat.
Yeah, I'm just that hurts. That's painful.
Let me put this in Toxic Tower and Pat's Discord too, because the more Discords I put it in, the better for a limb.
Yeah, usually it doesn't take a ton of time from my experience.
That's why sometimes
it takes
with Pat,
5 minutes. Yeah, but any boost helps.
Yeah, exactly. Any boost helps. I just put in ours. I just put in Toxic Tower. Let me go to Fantasy Dog Pound. Just spread it out. Any little bit. Okay, I think we're down to 7. Okay, 7 more for a limb. Okay. All right, I've hit the Discords. Maybe I'll even do a tweet. We'll give it another minute, and then I'll give it a tweet too if we that might help as well. Okay, we're still sitting at 7. Nap God, great to see you. This is an eliminator. So jump in if you're interested. We are going to draft an eliminator at 1 p.m. Eastern. Nice and Blunt is going to be joining me for a BBM. So doubleheader, friends of Best Ball today. We appreciate everybody, whether you are coming in live or watching this on replay. Be sure to hit that like button. Make sure you are subscribed to the Fanspeak Network and check out all the links below for our Substack and other goodies as well. Well, that is a horrible bad beat. Yeah, that is really, really rough. So I might have missed this because I was multitasking. Steve always accuses me of not listening to him. But usually it's because I'm multitasking when I'm streaming with my brother. But did you max a limb, or how many did you draft last year?
Not quite. I did like 120.
Okay, well that's almost almost max.
Yeah,
okay,
almost.
So are you hoping to do the same or max this year?
Yeah, I've committed, and I'm committing to streaming all of the eliminators that.
Okay, I think I did hear that, so I apologize for asking. That is amazing. So you are going to stream every eliminator. How many have you streamed so far?
Right now, I think I'm at 5. I know that like this month of June, I'm going to be really light, but I am unemployed for the months of July and August. The next time I have a contract that I'm even thinking about is in September. So I'm like, I'll have all the time in the world to go on streams, cut it up with people that I can invite on and just draft.
That's awesome. That is so great. I love that. Okay. And quite honestly, the eliminator makes way more sense to do in August because, I'm guessing, or do you have a particular month? Because I feel like you don't want dead players, especially that you draft high. So if there's some kind of training camp or preseason injury, to especially an early round pick, that's going to hurt bad. So I assume, do you backload your eliminators, or plan to backload a lot into August, or basically half and half in July and August, or it's going to be in most of them?
It's probably going to be mostly the end of July, early August range is sort of my plan, just because I do want there to be a little bit of uncertainty. I want to be drafting at times when people are clicking the eliminator to get different from the other things that they're drafting, and not like, all right, I've done all my BBMs and I've done all my puppies, it's time to hammer the eliminator, because I'm going to be taking advantage of those people that are like still in BBM mindset, even a little bit when they're coming over and being like, okay, I'm going to start with a bunch of receivers, and then they're looking at their running back room going like, oh crap, Javonte Williams is going at the 1-2 turn, or not the 1-2 turn, the 2-3 turn. Yeah, like you got to be evaluating these players differently, especially in the early rounds. So.
Oh my goodness, your mother has joined the eliminator. I love it.
Oh dear.
This is amazing. Marilyn, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you for joining. Good luck in the eliminator. Hey, 6 of us move on. And by the way, hitting up the Discords has helped. We are waiting just for one person left. I will ask this question from Go AZ Cards. Who would be your ultimate guest? Would it be Davis Maddock?
Oh, I fear not. Even though he's my favorite person to watch, I think a stream with the two of us together would be very combative.
Oh, Maryland plays to win. I like it. This is great. This is absolutely great. Did you foresee that your mom would be joining the actual draft you'd be in?
No, but my mother always has a wonderful way of surprising me.
That's amazing. Thank you. Shout out to our guy, Mike Robb, who then, Marilyn, your mother was gifted a membership by Mike Robb. This is a great day. This is a great day. I hope they feel fine. Colin, thank you. It looks like Colin got in. We are filled. Paul got in. Colin got in. Let's go. We got it accomplished. I will we did the fun this or that interview. Before I will do kind of casual interview and chat about So You Think You Can Tout, acting, all the other fun things that you have planned as we're going through this. But most importantly, draft starts in 44 seconds, and let's name it off here. So we are at the 7. Legion is our guy. He's at the 6. Maryland is at the 9. Biff, that is Cullen, is at the 8. And I think I Am Kai is a Toxic Tower guy. Or I Am KY, excuse me, is the Toxic Tower guy. If I missed anybody, let me know. But it looks we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. S-Dot, excuse me. S-Dot is a Fanspeak fam member. Looks like we have exactly 6. May the Fanspeak fam 6 be the ones that are moving on here, the 6 that I just named. Let's hope that happens. Yeah, we're in the middle here. Do you typically go, so what is your, eliminator kind of, if you were talking to somebody that's never played the eliminator before, what is kind of your favorite eliminator strategies to attack?
Well, you just got to remember that the reason you want to be taking running backs early, because all running backs at all price points are juiced up in this.
Right.
So like, I love the 1.1 and 1.2 in the eliminator because you can't juice up Bijan Robinson and Jameer Gibbs. Like they can't get more expensive. Right. So I love that side of the board. I think hopefully we'll be able to get a really good running back here. I have some thoughts and plans for when it's our pick.
So that's what I was going to say. With that said, do you typically go kind of double running back early here?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of my drafts I've looked at like 4 running backs through 5 as sort of my strategy.
And I assume that's what you did last year. Okay, so we do Christian McCaffrey. Do you want to go him or pull up Genty or Cook? Oh, it might have.
I'm having tech problems.
Is McCaffrey fine?
All right, are we good?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Hopefully McCaffrey was fine.
Yes, McCaffrey, please.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Good. We got it.
The good old star method helped us there. So, let's see. So, we will be back up here at 18 and 31. So I think, the middle of the board definitely allows you to get those running backs. Can you hear me okay? Is everything good now?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I'm sorry
I can hear you good. Perfect. We are good to go. Okay. So I'm with you. I think you got to, like you said, you had to play it differently than the BBM in the classic style contest, because we were playing for beginning of the season. They say week 17 is all that matters. If you don't get out of week 1, nothing else matters on these teams. So do you really lean heavily onto the week 1 or week 1 through 4 schedule even, or is it really just, okay, I'm playing the strategic side of, running backs, as far as like projectable volume, needing them early? Are there any other levers you're pulling as far as strategy?
Definitely looking at the early schedule. Like, I'm a big fan of most of the Cowboys players because I think they are ready for a bunch of easy defenses early. I'm also a Cowboys fan, so.
Oh, you're a Cowboys fan. Oh, fun. I'm a Washington fan, but it's been waning lately, I have to tell you. It's I don't know. I'm not impressed with our GM. It's been rough. But anyways, so we will be back up here at 18, and I'll get back to the chat after this. But we got a lock in. We got a lot of running backs here. Top of ADP. I have my brother's ranks in, by the way. Of course, all our rankings, link in the description for our Substack, 20% off, link in the description, and you get a free best ball guide. Don't worry, I'll be playing that little commercial later. But at the top of the ADP is Jefferson, Hampton, Walker just goes, London, the tight ends, Jeremiah Love, and Pickens, to mention the Cowboys. So Jefferson goes. Do you like Hampton here? Where do you want to go?
It's either, for me, I'd be picking Hampton or one of the tight ends here.
Okay, your choice. 10 seconds, your call.
Yeah, we'll go with Hampton. I think McCaffrey Hampton's a good start. That Jefferson fall, I think we may have been talking about running backs too much, because Jefferson at 17 is, you got to be taking that.
Yeah, even when you got shout out Toxic Tower. Cullen got Cook and then came back and got Jefferson at 17. That is pretty fun there. So so we start double running back, how you'd mentioned, and I like that start though. That's fun. And then you talked about teams. Any other teams other than the Cowboys that you really like their early season schedule?
I thought the Raiders have a decent early season schedule, if I remember correctly. That's part of the reason why I'm in on Bowers more in this contest, and also they have a late bye. I think those are the main ones that I'm targeting, because there's no, if I remember correctly, there's no super duper easy schedule.
Right.
But
we got your So You Think You Can Tell duo partner Emo in chat. Good to see you, Emo. Of course, always love seeing Emo. I think a couple other GM from Travioli asking if you're in Stairwell. No, he's at work. He's ready to get to work on stage soon. We'll talk about that, I'm sure, as well. But hellos to all, and thank you all for joining us in chat. So let's see. Mike Robb quickly asks, is he a stacker or best playable available as an elim drafter?
You got to stack when it makes sense.
Sure.
I'll break ties towards stacks. because you do, even in this format, you do want to have that, team level correlation upside. But I think, at least compared to the way I draft in, your BBMs and your other contests, it's like, if I even have like a slight preference towards a player, we just go and say, all right, I'd rather have this guy stacking. Doesn't really matter that much because I just need projected points.
Right. Absolutely. Okay, we're coming up again. It's McBride, Allen, Josh Jacobs. Obviously, there's some question marks there. Travis Etienne, and then some injury-ish or questionable players. What do you like here?
I'm hammering Trey McBride here.
Okay.
You got the late buy. You got probably don't have to take another. You only have to take one more tight end.
One more tight end.
And I love Trey McBride's profile. We've been doing some recording for our SYTYCT and Top video, and PPR Tyler has had some very, very nice points about the virtues of one Trey McBride. I don't want to spoil too much of the video, but
no. We got to save that for the folks on Sunday, of course. So you think you can tout the competition between streamers versus schemers Sunday. Very much looking forward to that. We will get into that more. I did want to ask about the elite because I don't do much elim, but I am intrigued by it and like it. Do you kind of pull that lever or that edge of kind of doing the more elite? Because me personally, in the classic contest, I love my mid to late round tight end guys. Do you in this format do more of the elite tight end and then just one more?
I think I don't. It's weird because I don't like elite tight end as a strategy. I just love Bowers and McBride as profiles so much that I'm willing to be like, whatever. Like I don't want to be taking anyone else that's like in the mid rounds of tight ends. I just specifically Bowers.
So not Loveland or no wait, I remember the Loveland debate now.
We don't need to get into Loveland.
We won't go there. Okay, gotcha. Charles asked, are you in the elite into the elite onesies in this format? So you kind of talked about it there with tight ends that specifically for Bowers and McBride. What about like the quarterbacks? What is your favorite build, I guess, type in Eliminator? Where do you land on? Is it like a 2-6-8-2 then? Do you do more elites at the onesies?
It's generally like a 3-5.
We're back. Neighbors, McConkey, Swift, Burden, Lamar, Bucky. What do you think?
I think this is a perfect time to say, let's do a little bit of correlation and grab McConkey.
Love it. Love that. A lot gets our first receiver start 0, 2, 1, 1 here. And, we're right in the middle. So we'll be back up here at 55. So I'll go back to the board. Okay. So I do a lot 3-5-7-3. So, but when you do Bowers McBride, then you end up more 2 tight ends. Do you do 3 quarterbacks more often than not, no matter where they are on the board, just to kind of have that protection? Like, what was your? Let me ask a 2-part question here. That is, do you do more 3 quarterback build, and what was the build of the team that made it to week 11 last year?
I do a lot of 3 quarterback. I think I'm not taking a ton of Josh Allen, but even like the other like quarterback prices, I think they're fine enough. They're not super expensive, so it's fine to take 3. Last year it was, I think it was a 3-5-8-2.
3-5-8-2. Okay.
Yeah, but I remember I started that draft McCaffrey, JT, Josh Jacobs.
Oh,
and then
nice.
Last year, so it was a lot of like later round receivers and tight ends and stuff.
I can see where that makes so much sense in, needing that projectable volume at running back. You can still hit quarterbacks then after that, even if you're not getting elite. Did you do with 2 tight ends? Was it like a McBride team then?
No, it was I think it was Kincaid and Pitts, if I remember correctly.
Well, yeah. Oh man, I wish your team would have made it to the end. Holy cow, with Pitts.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I was really high on Derrick Henry last year. I had like 15%. And I had plenty of Derrick Henry teams make the playoffs, but none week 17. Boy, does that burn and sting,
Yeah. Nope, that hurts. That is,
that's a stinger. Okay, I'm going to sort by ADP again. So we are seeing a 0-2-1-1. Coming up at pick 55, top of the board, Bucky, Devontae Adams, Travion Henderson, DJ Moore, Jamo, Tootin, Watson, Oh, I realize I don't have but shout out to Best Ball Overlay, but I don't really have any eliminator drafts to show percentages, but I could show correlations. So I will log in at some point here. Just having so much fun talking about eliminator and drafting with you. Haven't even had a chance to answer fun questions, but I'm really excited we got this filled so we can draft this together.
So I was hoping that Tout would make it to us, because I'm not sure what your thoughts are on the whole Chris Rodriguez foot thing. But
I haven't dove in enough on that. So let's talk about that after this. What do you want to go here?
We don't have week 11 buys. I think this might be a good time for Travion Henderson.
Sure.
I haven't gotten a lot of him.
I
think he's got the upside. I'm usually not super in love with the price, but I think the way our running back room is shaping out, this is like the perfect team to be betting on that.
Yeah, add him on as the third. Okay, Charles is trying to, get it going here. So actually, I won't tell you, but you could probably guess. Are you Tracy or Scatabo from the New York Giants?
I really hope that Scatabo is like prepared and ready to go. And if he's prepared and ready to go, I'm ready to go all in. But I'm not 100% there yet. So I've really been staying away from Giants running backs.
Okay.
For the most part.
Yeah, I had like 40-some percent, 45% Scatabo across the board last year. And obviously it felt really good those first 8 weeks, and then it was good until it wasn't, when he got injured, of course. I'm doubling down, not doubling down literally, but I'm still, even at a higher price, very much in on Scatabo this year. So the chat likes to joke with me that, and I'm very in on the Steelers and Aaron Rodgers. Let's have a little Michael Jordan last dance, hopefully, is my hope. We're reuniting with Mike McCarthy. So chat gives me a lot of hard time, and then gives my guests joking around like, so where do you stand on the Steelers as we approach, or potentially could take some Steelers in the upcoming rounds? Where do you stand on the Steelers this season?
I love their prices. I think
their prices are so good. Yeah,
it's so cheap. And that offense, cheap. I'm not saying that offense is going to be amazing, but like it could very well just be acceptable. And if it's just acceptable, even then, like, you're feeling pretty good about that, at least in my mind.
Okay, so we'll be up in one. At top of the board, there are a couple of quarterbacks: Chuba, Warren, Marv, Ramondre, BTJ, Caleb. What are you thinking here?
I like Drake May. I like getting the eliminator so you can get the team level correlation. And
then we can keep an eye, because we have obviously the lad Hampton. We can keep an eye on that. It is a different bye week, I believe, May and Herbert. So so I assume you're really, really watching buys, obviously, to not be hit too hard on 1 week, obviously. But are you trying to get as many later buys, or is that more of like a tiebreaker?
In my mind, you want like later buys is a plus. It's the reason why I'm Bijan over Gibbs at the 101 is just the later buy, but it's not like it's more of a tiebreaker. You like making sure you don't stack buys. That's really important. But where the buy is not as important, at least like if you have a well structured deep team. Like if you're stacking a bunch of week 5 buys, that's not going to be great. But if you're taking Kenneth Walker and you have a good enough running back room around him, like it's going to be great, because when you're past it feels awesome.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. If you get past it with Kenneth Walker, you're feeling really nice. No, I totally get that. I'm learning a lot. Again, I think I only did like 10 or 15 last year, and my brother did a little more. My brother liked the old format. Did you play that format where it was like 7 to 10?
8 out of 10.
He liked that, and he made the eliminator finals the year prior. And I think they give versions of that, but this is obviously the flagship now. And I do think there's so much sweat equity. So I do want to do some this year. So I'm learning a lot from you, Nathaniel. So if you're just joining, or if you're watching this replay, of course, I'm interviewing Nathaniel Wright from So You Think You Can Tout. He is going to be streaming all 150 of his eliminators, his channel, his Twitter, link in the bio. Be sure to check out and make sure you're following him on Twitter, subscribe to his YouTube channel, because you've got a big road ahead. It sounds like a lot of your eliminator streams will be in July and August. I really wish we were to turn, Nathaniel, so that I could ask more time to, because like every time I want to get into questions, I'm like, but I don't want to. I want to land this plane, Okay, so let's see, and then you keep an eye on the clock for a hard out. So is this a situation where you just, I'm not going to mess around pushing Herbert, we got this double stack, I'm going to just go get him, or is there somebody else on the board, ADP, that you like?
I'm pushing. I want a receiver here.
Okay, good. Sounds good. So Brian Thomas, I do like DK Metcalf. We mentioned that. Cortland Sutton. are the top of ADP. Anything else that you like?
The fact that Cortland Sutton exists on the draft board makes me cry a little bit. I just think he is so drawing dead to be anywhere relevant. Like,
oh, really? You do not like?
Yeah.
Okay, not your Sutton Bear. Okay, all right.
Very
So I'll
much
take
so.
him out of the queue. Do you like BTJ? Is there somewhere
I'll take
else?
BTJ. I think BTJ very, very live to be.
He is the
huge
same bye
explosive
week
receiver.
as Ladd. Is that fine?
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, obviously, we'll just be cautious of that.
Yeah, just be aware as we are continuing to do it.
So,
we're pretty much set on week 7 buys. I'm kind of even not super in on Herbert now.
Okay.
Because that would be a lot of week 7 buys.
That would hit week 7 hard. No, that makes sense. Charles asked, do you have a buy rule for the first number of rounds? Example, no more than 2 of the same buy players for the first 10 rounds. Is there like a hard and fast rule that you have?
No, it's just it's more of a sense, really. Like it's about the capital. Like, I don't take my first 2 picks with the same bye week, but we've got 3 week 7 buys here through 7 rounds. Is that right?
Yeah, let me go back to our team.
Chargers.
So yeah, we have the 2 Chargers and BC. So we just have 3. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we're probably, if this strictly up to me, I would probably not draft another week 7 buy until like the 16th round.
Yeah.
Just because you've got to make sure that you're getting through that week. It's just, I think Brian Thomas is just a completely different tier of receiver than who goes next, Cortland Sutton, and who else would still be on. Like, we have the rookies that have already gone. I can't believe Parker Washington is going over Brian Thomas. Parker Washington is another player that just makes me want to fall asleep. He's just
I talk about this on a lot of streams. I'm just admitting that I am struggling with what to make out of the Jags receiver room. I'm trying. BTJ is the one I'm taking the most of these prices, and then I just have a lot of Travis Hunter. Love Travis Hunter as the prospect, and just hoping that the upside case is there. So pretty balanced in the. We're at 132, SDOT 134. Your mom is at 133 on the board now. Legion 142. Hammered those running backs early. Yeah, I said Cullen at 142. I am okay. We are back on the clock, so time to lock in. Herbert did come back, but not a lot. Ugh.
Ooh, I don't mind J.K. Dobbins here, actually.
Let's go Dobbins.
Let's do
and
Dobbins.
Get that 4th running back and a nice different bye week as well from the other 3, which is another added bonus. So I will put that in the queue. So yeah, Cullen 10431, Legion 143, IMKY 1231. So yeah, it's fun to see different people's structures because I think the structures early too is important. Like obviously Legion hammered 4 running backs out of the gate, which I think makes a ton of sense in this format. So this is. Oh, let me go back to the board. This is fun, and I will look forward to watching. So again, be sure that you're following Nathaniel's channel in the link in the description because he's going to be streaming all these eliminators on his channel, which I think is awesome. So I have to ask you, I got a lot of your background, as an actor, fantasy background on Pete's After Dark, which your mom joined and was so amazing. Again, she was the star of that After Dark. I love emo. It was great to get to know you. It was great to get to know Cups and Rambus, but she was the star of that After Dark episode. I know you've been playing fantasy for so long. What year did you get into Best Ball again?
I think it would have been 4 years ago, 2023 season.
Okay.
Either 2022 or 2023 season. So
nice.
Relatively recently in the grand scheme of things.
Well, it's only been, this is just BBM 7. So not, you were really.
It's all recent.
Yeah, it's all recent. That is, no matter what the outcome of So You Think You Can Tout is, I think obviously, like I said, someone's going to get their dream job with Pete, but other people are really going to have a lot of opportunities. Do you foresee in the fantasy space, would you like the opportunity to be in the best ball side of things for fantasy, or are you really into the other sides of fantasy like redraft and dynasty?
I think a lot of my skill set ends up being best for like these best ball stream sort of things. I think and just talking with other people and having, these takes about players and just being a little bit more free flowing. I love doing the recorded videos with the board and all the other like.
We'll get back to that one second. So it's on the clock. ADP. This is where we're at. What do you like on the board?
Kyler is probably my number one thought here.
Makes sense just to get that second quarterback. And I do know
this
you have a hard out.
Is not sponsored by Legendary Upside, I promise.
That's funny. Okay, so we'll just keep it here. So you want to take it in the best ball space. So again, I by the way, I love your Twitter handle. Is I know I can tout your YouTube channel. I know I can tout. Absolutely love that. So we covered that. We're kind of ripping through this fast because I know you need to go soon, and then you can tell me how to land this plane, Nathaniel. But have to ask a couple other quick things about So You Think You Can Tout. Of course, look forward to the competition that we'll see on Sunday. How did you handle the Mayo reaction video? I have to hear that.
Oh, it was a roller coaster. I mean, like I think like seeing my face at the start of the video, I was like, oh no, dear, that's not good. But it was nice that like I won him over by the end of it. I thought that was really cool. I thought like going into that, I thought I had a decent shot like to be a contender. I was like, maybe if Pete believes in Mayo, I can get a shot. And I'm like, I know once people see me, once people see that I'm not just that, I can take a little step away from the camera. I can be normal. I can talk takes. I can be interesting in other ways that I think I can really prove myself. And I'm glad that it's shaken out that way.
It has shaken out that way. And I think you've made it far enough along here that people have gotten to know you, whether it's through these shows like this or of course through the competition. I think that is a wonderful, wonderful thing. So I love that. Anything else about this So You Think You Can Count journey that has been a surprise to you? And then we do need to make this pick. It's 2-4-2. I was thinking receiver. I queued up Pearsall Worthy. I did queue up Chris Rodriguez. Anywhere else you want to go on the board here?
Yeah, I'm thinking receiver. I'm not locked into which one.
Shakir, he's week 7 by never mind. Doug, Wandell, Worthy goes. We're up in 2. Or if you wanted to get second tight end and be done, there is a pocket of tight ends here.
This is late for Pitts. That is another week 11, though, is a bit of a problem. Let's just do Pearsall.
I love Ricky, good old Ricky P. Okay, so we're now at 2-4-3-1.
I'm going to be honest, Ricky Pearsall, not my favorite player, not my favorite person. He just fits this so well. He's got the correlation with McCaffrey. He's spreads out the bye weeks right. I think he is definitely a different person than Dobbs and everything. But yeah.
You can't give any spoilers, but a quick update. Is the group working well together?
Yeah.
Okay.
You better believe it.
You better believe it. I love the confidence. I love it. And I love those guys. I love Emo. I love PPR. I love Goofy. Goofy was on last week here with me. And I don't know Michael yet, but hopefully I can have him on soon. I think I covered that's your team, right?
Yep. That's a 5. You got it.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so you have to go soon. Give me my best strategy to land this plane. We are sitting at 2-4-3-1. So I'll do it by position. May, Kyler, McCaffrey, Hampton, Travion, J.K. Dobbins, Ladd, BTJ, Ricky P, McBride. Give me in 60 seconds or less how I can land this plane for us, because I will label this as a team stream here.
Alrighty. So the way I would land this is you need hammering receivers at this point.
Okay.
Just whatever, as long as they're not week 7 buys, just whatever receivers you can get hammered.
Okay. Check.
Rookies, fine. You're going to probably want just one more tight end. I'd be targeting someone in the Mark Andrews to Juwan Johnson range.
Okay.
Yep,
Fair.
that's my alarm saying that I need to wrap it up. So I think just one more serviceable tight end, and then a later quarterback. If you can get a Cam Ward or
Rodgers is week 7, so I shouldn't.
Aaron Rodgers is perfect.
He's 9. He's week 9.
He's 9. Aaron Rodgers would be perfect.
Done. I'm on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody
I think that's how you land the plane.
I know that's how you land the plane. I'm going to land the plane for us. Thank you so much for joining me. Good luck on your show today. We appreciate you, rooting for you, and I hope we can draft together soon this summer.
Yeah. This was a blast. So much. And
okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Take it easy, Nathaniel. So Nathaniel has a heart out. He has a show today. I'm going to land this plane. Shit, I'm on the clock. Okay. he said receiver. Oh, guys, now I'm nervous. I'm not going to land the plane. Okay, I feel like Higgins is like a solid number 2 receiver. Ooh, it's 2 week 8, 2 week 9. Or do I do Coker? I don't want to mess this up for Nathaniel because I feel like you got us a good start here. But guys, I'm going to land this plane. I'll get back to chat in a minute. And remember, in 15 minutes, we're going to draft a BBM with Nice and Blunt. Okay, I'm just going to do some star method situation, guys, because I want to land this plane for, okay, so McBride is by week 14. So I'm going to queue up other tight ends I like. He said Juwan Johnson. Did Mark Andrews already go? Wait, no. So not any non-bye week 14, one other tight end. I mean, I got to queue up Pat Freiermuth in case these other, he said serviceable tight end. To me, serviceable tight end is Pat Freiermuth. Hello. I mean, okay. But what are we coming up? Where does Rodgers go? Okay, he goes early here. So I'll be back up at 138, 151, just trying to strategize here. Do I like any receivers here? Not really. I feel like I could wait till these pocket of receivers with a mix of like floor ceiling combo. So I think I'm just talking out loud. I think I'm going to take Rodgers, be done there. We have 4 solid running backs. This will probably be, like he said, a 3-5-7. No, it would probably be a 3-5-8-2 with McBride. Okay, so Steve's rank on Rodgers is 140. His ADP is 150. I'm here in the middle here. I'll be right back up at his ADP. Am I going to take that chance? Probably not. So I'm going to keep it easy breezy. Take Rodgers, done at quarterback. Just need one more tight end, one more running back, and hammer some receivers. Everybody in chat, you can attest to Nathaniel. I'm going to land this plane. Then we will go over the other teams as we have time. Of course, Nice and Blunt then joining us at 1 p.m. Eastern for a BBM. So this was fun. He obviously has a show, had a heart out, but I wanted to be able to chat with him. Did a fun interview, did some So You Think You Can Tout talking. But what I love is that he's already has a channel and is ready to, rip through max entering the eliminator on his channel. So I can't wait to watch that in July and August. So be sure you're following Nathaniel's channel on that. If you're coming in, hit that like button. We are drafting an eliminator, finishing up the one Nathaniel and I started. Okay, let me get to chat. Oh, wait, I got to pay attention. When am I back up? Okay, I had a panic that I was back up. I'm not. Okay. Last 8 picks will be Steelers. I'll try that. Figures she talked him into Steelers right as he was leaving. Absolutely. Come on, baby. You know it. We got Mick in here. GM, good to see you. The pressure's on to land the plane. Absolutely. 3-4-4-1 is such a Meg build. That is so true. I'm a balanced girl. Not always in life, but in best ball, I am a pretty balanced gal, I'd say. Unless I get like a hyper fragile running back situation and goes super robust, then I can do. But then that would kind of look like 3-4-4-1. So yeah, that is a Meg build. You know me well, Mike Rob. You know me well. Okay, I always feel bad. You know what? Now that I'm by myself, I need to put some tunes on so you don't hear me like chugging drinks while I'm. When I say drinks, I mean Gatorade Zero, and I need to get a water. We're back, almost back up. So I think, okay, he said hammer receiver. I think I'm going to go Jalen McMillan here by week 10. So the 2 7s, 8-5. Yeah, let's go Jalen McMillan. I know it's a crowded room, but where does Freiermuth go in this? Okay, I can wait a little later. Let me just check the running backs for when I come back up. Yuck, I feel like we can tack one on later. So our bye weeks for running backs, 8, 7, 11, 10. I mean, Kamara would be the same bye week, and that would be this. I mean, it's hard to totally dodge a bye week at this point. I kind of like someone who has some value, not just obviously total contingent. Oh, my guy, where does Sean Tucker go in this? How do I not see him? Because I feel like he is gone already, which makes sense. Okay. Samson has some, I mean, all the bye weeks I'm putting in, I have already, but it's hard not to overlap at least one. I think he'd be fine with that. mean, you could put Connor in there. Maybe he gets traded to Green Bay if there's issues with Jacobs, but I don't remember the Green Bay buy. Okay. I'm going to put this down here. Other receivers to hammer here. I don't know if Debo's too fragile given the but it's around his, given that we don't know where he's going to be. I mean, Cooper Kupp is an eliminator ass pick, but I do like it kind of. I guess, you need those guys in this format. All right. I think I'm going to go Samson or Debo here. Just talking it out. Not going to worry about stacking Rodgers more for just, but if I can, of course, get, okay. I like Cullen's pick of Flournoy. I was thinking about him. You know what? I think I'm going to be done at running back. Then it's too late. Like both Travion, it's a late buy, and then Travion and Samson have, and then hopefully, then if we made it that far, we'd have Hampton, McCaffrey, and Dobbins. So 3, 5, 5, 1, just tacking on one more tight end and 3 receivers. I feel like that's a plan. Let me try to put some music on in the background because I hate listening to me breathe or drink. Okay, tell me if the music's too loud. Have that. Good to see you, Keith. Good afternoon to you as well. Fired up for BBM. Yes, absolutely. At 1 p.m., we will get into the BBM streets. Oh, there it is. Plane landing skills on point. All right. Nathaniel is happy with my plane landing skills. I love to hear that. I'll be back up at 176 and 1. And I will label this, Nathaniel, so this will be fun. And I only have probably like 10 or 15 eliminators. So this will be fun. I'm glad he approves of landing the plane here. Okay, so yeah, I'm at 3, 5, 5, 1 and going to tack on 1 more tight end and 3 more receivers. Excuse me. And yeah, my receiver buy situations, don't want any more. I mean, I guess, yeah, we have 2 7s and no other overlapping. So guess okay, I might have to just take Pat Fry here because we can't get too ugly. And quite honestly, I like Freiermuth. He stacks with Rodgers, and I like him better, honestly, than Schultz, Barner and company. I like Otten. I draft a good bit. I apologize. I don't have my DBO pulled up. I will for the BBM. I think all those tight ends are fine. I just like Pat Freiermuth better. So I think I'm going to take him. Then I'll be done at quarterback, done at running back, done at tight end, and hammer 3 more receivers. That makes sense. Well, or Nathaniel, you could tell me, should I do Kupp, get that floor, or should I do Patty Fry here? Both are in a range. Oh, wait, no, Kupp's ADP. I was looking at my brother's ranking. Kupp's ADP is later, so hopefully it'll come back to me. So, all right, let's see what Legion does. Yes, okay. We get my guy, Muth, 3552. Just need receivers now. Let me go back here and queue. Debo's queued, Kupp's queued. Who else do I want to queue? Okay, so again, just probably not week 7. It kind of makes me nervous for rookie with Jeremy, but he correlates as well. I do hope Kupp comes back for another kind of floor play. I suppose Judy's a floor play. I'm just so grossed out by the Browns offense. I don't know enough about Antonio Williams, but Washington literally has nobody outside of Terry. Mooney feels like more of a spike week guy, but I'll still queue him up. All these guys we're in an area where we're just throwing quantity at it. Just trying to throw some guys in that I don't think are just going to be total zeros, basically. Oh, Tesla. I like Tesla. So now I'll sort it by ADP. Though I want to make sure we get some floor. I'm going to go ahead and take Cooper Kupp next, if possible. Okay. Oh, Charles, we should have gotten Marilyn on before Nathaniel. Well, we had a tight time frame. Maybe we can do that another time. That would have been fun. But she's in our draft, so that's awesome. That is awesome. Nick, no, I'm just not a soccer gal. Soccer does not do it for me. Damn, Cup and Tesla went. Crap. Well, that is not ideal. I'm going to go ahead and get the stack with Jeremy. I actually think he's a fun play as our 6th receiver. I was really hoping for Cup there. Okay, not a soccer girl. I don't even watch World Cup at all. I feel bad. But no, that's fun. You did your first one. I know so many people are, and so many people are into it. I just won't be doing any. And I don't think anybody on our channel does, but if so, that is fun that they have those drafts though. Thank you, Brett. Popping in for appreciate you. That's true. I do. He said if it's a week 7 later, that's a good point. Okay, Bateman. So I'm queuing Bateman and Keon for later. That's a good call with the vet and Bateman. And then, Keon's a favorite click of mine. Obviously, Spike Week, but if he's your last round click, I don't hate that with the whole, just one more week 7 with the last one. So, Keon, I can't do dribbling. I don't think we worry about correlation. I just think it's too risky of a pick in this format. And again, if Nathaniel's still listening, I don't know, but I agree. Bateman, you're kind of looking for those more eliminator ass picks. And I think Bateman would qualify and makes a ton of sense this late. He has a week 13 bye, which we really don't have. So I like that a ton. Let me sort by ADP. So we're coming up at 199. We're just getting 2 more receivers and then we'll wrap this up. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll have time for team reviews today. Anybody who is a Fanspeak fan member, please put it in our Discord. Link in the description for free Discord, to our free Discord where you can share your drafts and we will give feedback on that because Nice and Blunt will be joining me for a draft here very, very shortly. Okay, Stribling is a better bet to be good later when we're rocky. Okay, and we have Ricky. Okay, so I can add, did Stribling go? Stribling went. Okay, Stribling went. Okay, we are on the clock. And let's go ahead and get Nathaniel's guy and get Bateman. So that way we just need one more receiver. 3572. I have Judy, Coleman. There's Ted Hurst, Butte, Wicks, Christian Kirk. Oh no, I don't mind that. Feels like an eliminator pick. Torrey Horton, Chris Bell, Elijah Surratt, Keon Coleman, Malachi Fields. Brandon Ayuk should not be mentioned in eliminator at all. Pat Bryant, it looks yucky the rest of the way. So if there's any of those, if you're still watching that you like, Nathaniel, if not, I will use my best judgment to finish this draft out. But we certainly appreciate it. I pinged the Toxic Tower, the Discord, the Pounders Discord, our Discord, and we were able to fill this because it is hard to fill eliminators. So thank you to I am KY, Legion, Cullen, Marilyn, Nathaniel's mom, I believe Cullen won a Fanspeak fam, Legion and are definitely Fanspeak fam. Maybe I'll try to run through them quickly and just take a quick peek at everybody's before we jump into a BBM again here very, very shortly. Just one more pick for us though, and I'll try to go through them as fast as I can. But this was fun. Got to chat it up with Nathaniel. It sounds like he has exciting things on his channel for you Eliminator fans, this July and August. So that sounds awesome. I'll definitely be watching that. I feel like Jerry Judy in the last round is fine. And he doesn't correlate. I'm usually a Keon girl, but since we have the bye thing, I'd say Judy or Kirk. Just make sure. Q looks great. Thanks for having me. Absolutely. Thank you for joining us, Nathaniel, joining me with Nathaniel. I had a ton of fun. I think we built a good team. I'm labeling it. That's right. Maryland's part of the fam now. Exactly. How about this? I'll take just a quick peek at everybody's as we wait for Nice and Blunt. So Nathaniel and I go 3-5-8-2, and I really learned a lot from talking to him. We go Drake May, Kyler Murray, Aaron Rodgers, and you're not over focused on stacking in this. If it comes naturally, great. If not, that you don't have to force it. But obviously 3 different bye weeks there, and some later ones, especially with Rodgers and May. Christian McCaffrey, Marion Hampton, Travion Henderson, you talked about making sure you have those running backs early. We did get 3 by pick 55, and then went Dobbins, Sampson, and then Ladd McConkey, Brian Thomas Jr., Ricky P., Jalen Coker, Jalen McMillan, Jeremy Bernard, Rashad Bateman, Jerry Jeudy, and Trey McBride and Pat Freiermuth. I know Nathaniel talked about gaining a tight end. What was it? Mark Andrews through Juwan Johnson, but I think Pat Freiermuth's in that range. Maybe a little biased, but if you watch this channel, that how biased I am about that. Let me quickly run through the other teams. It's just going to be a quick breeze by, but again, we appreciate you being in here, hitting the like button, making sure you're subscribed to Fanspeak Network, and check out all the links in the description, including our 20% off for the Fanspeak Degen Substack and a free 400-page best ball guide. So IMKY goes 3-6-7-2. Purdy, Dak, Purdy, Cousins. Cousins is perfect in this format. I really think he's starting the season and might have a pretty long leash if they want to give Mendoza time to grow. So love that quarterback room. Judkins, Hubbard, White, Spears, Braylon Allen. I'd probably want to get a running back, like a third running back with more projectable volume, but I still think that's a solid by throwing 6 at it. And then Puka, Pickens, Evans, Pittman, Dubs, Juwan Jennings, Kirk, and then he did the double with Bowers, Kittle, like that. So it's fun to see everybody's different styles. Our guy Legion goes 3-5-7-3 from the 6. Jaden Daniels, Stafford, Young. Then pretty robust right out of the gate. JT, Love, Kyron, Swift, tax on Ray Davis. Then like his receiver, I'm going to have to go through a little quicker. I think his receiver room is really solid, and then goes 3 receivers in the mid there with Pitts, Ferguson, Schultz. I think that makes a lot of sense too. We already did our team. Let's look at Cullen and Maryland's team. So Cullen goes 2-6-7-3. So he goes Baker and Danny Dimes, and then goes James Cook, Chen, Bucky Irving, Ramondre. So very robust running room. I like that. Tacked on Lloyd and Mike Washington. Jefferson, he got a massive fall on, so that's awesome. And then has a strong rest of the receiver room, but anchored by Jefferson at that fall is really nice. And then Tyler Warren, Juwan Johnson, AJ Barner. I'm a 3 quarterback girl. I probably would have just gone 2 tight ends with Tyler Warren and Juwan Johnson and hit a third QB, but I like your team, Cullen. And thank you so much for jumping in and drafting with us to the Toxic Tower folks. Appreciate you guys. Okay, Maryland and SDOT. I forgot our guy SDOT. So Maryland goes 2-6-7-3. So she goes Mahomes, Cam Ward. So then she goes Kenneth Walker, a little correlation there. Very nice. Josh Jacobs, David Montgomery, Kenneth Gainwell, Pacheco, Emmett Johnson. So she's got like the Kansas City backfield. I like that. Lamb, Jamo, Tate, Wandale, Concepcion, Debo, Tesla. So I feel like that's a very solid receiver room, and has Mahomes stacked with Kelsey, added Sadiq and Njoku. So yeah, it looks fun, Maryland. That is awesome. I can't wait. You have to get Nathaniel's grade on this. So get Nathaniel's grade on this, or I'll have to tweet and get Nathaniel's grade, because that is fun. But thank you so much for joining with us. And finally, SDOT from the 11, 3-6-7-2. Jackson Dart, Jared Goff, Michael Penix, and then Achan Scattaboo, my heart, you got me there. Pollard, so I like those first 3 running backs, tacking on JCM, Mitchell, Jonah Coleman. Very strong running receivers, got 4 strong by 83 with Sutton, and then Goddard and Helm. So I think it was a fun mix, guys. I did have to be quick on that one. I'm so lost without Nathaniel helping me. That's hysterical. He'll tell me it's garbage. Thank you so much for joining us, Marilyn. We appreciate that. Yes, I'll have to tweet at Nathaniel to get his grade, get a grade for you. But it was fun, and thank you for helping us build the draft. That is the most important. Family supporting family. Thank you for supporting the Fanspeak fam, and I love that you're drafting too. Our parents, my brother and I, we make our parents draft too. So I love that. Cullen says fun draft. Thank you, Cullen and the Toxic Tower guys, for joining to help this thing filled. Nathaniel really wanted to draft an eliminator, but it's so hard to fill. So thank you. Okay, now guys, we are pivoting over to do a BBM, and I have Nice and Blunt. And I realize I keep calling you Nice and Blunt, and I realize your name is Adam, correct?
Yeah, that's my name.
That is your name. Correct. Okay, I'm just referring to you. I keep saying Nice and Blunt, Nice and Blunt. I'm like, I should call it, I can call him by his name, right? So Adam, how are you doing? I just saw you like, what, 12, 14 hours ago, but I get to draft with you back-to-back days here. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. The high from last night is still, riding, and I'm feeling great, excited to be here, and congrats on cracking 1,000 subscribers on the channel. If anyone is watching right now hasn't subscribed yet, go down below, hit the like button, subscribe, and get a lot of good content here. I love watching y'all in the morning, and especially on my lunch break with Steve and Meg, and really good channel.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're trying to do more of the lunch break streams. We got Chad Candles in the morning. Pete obviously does Best Ball breakfast. There's so much good content, yours and many others at night. We're trying to do a little bit more in that lunch break time frame. So yeah. But no, I had so much fun on your channel last night. I really liked our team. How did you feel about it afterwards? You really did like it?
I thought we had a very competitive roster. Obviously, our receiver room has a few things that need to break right, but there's never going to be a perfect top to bottom roster where for a fact every single thing hits. Our running back room is so good. Our quarterback room is great, and I think we built out wide receiver and tight end in a very nice way. I like our very late Herbert backstacks taking Trey.
Yeah.
And even Brandon Thompson. I think Thompson can hit on some big deep shots for big touchdowns. So excited.
Come on, baby, turn the lights off, like the pun of the high from last night. It was a great line. Very nice.
And we didn't even smoke weed. It was just a good time. It was just a good time.
I absolutely love it. Okay, well, I am bringing over BBM. That is what we are drafting. We drafted BBM on his channel last night. We loved it, but we're going to run it back here. So let me pull this over. If anybody wants to join with us, I'm not even going to count it down. I'm just going to join a BBM. Usually it takes a minute to fill. So if anybody wants to join with us, there is 4 people. There is time. So jump in if you would like to join a BBM with Adam and I. For our second BBM draft in a row, 2 days in a row. I like this. This will be fun to see how these two do back-to-back days,
I think so. I probably will drive us in a similar direction at times, but I think we're going to have a good mix of new names, and hopefully we get a good pick. There's picks I don't like, but most of them you can
okay, so what are the picks that you dislike the most?
4 and 5, which we got 5, but
okay.
could be worse. It gets tough sometimes in the second and third round, I think, from this position.
Yeah. I like that you're like, as you're saying it, 4 or 5, and we got one of them. I would agree with you. I really like the first 3, and I really like the back 3. I would say actually, 4 or 5 is the ones I like the least, because you can make a case for even in the 7-8 range, McCaffrey, Amon-Ra, Lamb, whatever. So yeah, I think 8 through 12 is fine. 1 through 3, but I agree with you. Probably 4 or 5, maybe even 6 feels it just isn't my favorite. So we have Kung San at the 2. We are at the 5, and I think that is it. If I missed anybody, please let me know. But off we go for a Friends of Best Ball BBM. I got to know your name. Just I always like to ask questions, and we will ask this after we get through this pick. So obviously I'll sort by ADP. What do you typically? I know you don't like the 5th spot. What do you typically like to do at 5?
5 is where I get different. 5 I'm the least exposed to JSN, because 5, if I ever have it, I definitely pivot. So I'm very tempted to put us in a different spot, but
that's fine. I'm open to anything. So if
you want to have some fun, scroll down a little bit. Let's get a running back. Let's pull up a running back.
Are you pulling up Genty or something?
I am. Let's take Genty.
Let's go. Okay, that works for me. Hey, listen, I wonder if he's not going to rise to this area. You're seeing him creep up a little bit, I think, in some drafts, not all drafts, obviously. I am getting more bullish on Genty by the day, truly by the day. Yeah. So I think we got Genty, Hampton, Scatabo. I loved our triple sophomore running back combo last night. And I am so bullish on Genty. Each and every day I'm getting more and more into it. So I'm totally fine with that.
in the back of my mind, I don't really want to be like a Raiders tout, you know, but
we were Chargers fans, so that's
yeah,
understandable.
It's not ideal, but ultimately Genty was drafted well above Hampton for like a real big reason. You know, he almost won the Heisman. He's a phenomenal player, and I think the Tyler Linderbaum and Clint Kubiak edition really delivers. And like, once you read into the Raiders last year, I'm kind of convinced that Tom Brady set them up to tank and fail and get the number one pick. Like, Chip Kelly called plays that weren't on the sheet. They didn't exist. How can you succeed when you have an OC like that? So everything is better, drastically better situation. And like, the collective like NFL media actually had some belief in the Raiders last year, and they just fell so hard on their face. I think they will bounce back in, you know, a decent way. I'm not picking them for, you know, 12 wins or something, but I think the offense
like I did with the Steelers last night.
No, they're not as good as the Steelers. They're definitely not on that on that part. But I think they're capable of giving us good fantasy games, especially with a bad defense. I like that. Genty, excellent pass catcher, super dynamic. Talent.
Okay, so Bowers goes, were you trying to work a Bowers Genty there, is what Mick was asking.
I would have lived with it if that's what was the best player on the board, but it's not like that was always the plan. But I'm not opposed to it if that's what we're stuck with. I think he's worth pick 20 if there's nobody else I like left on the board.
Okay, so what combo do you like with pulling Genty up? So this is the board.
We got Walker immediately. Kenneth Walker. This is the reason why I pulled up Genty, because I'm afraid that in this spot round 2, I'm not getting a running back that I want, and I think the cliff is massive following this run on running back. So thank you, Team 6, for taking London ahead of Walker. I would have not done that, but
I don't know that name, so let's go. We start Walker Genty. I like that a ton. We'll be back up here at 29. Again, Kung San is the only one I know in this draft, I'm pretty sure. Do you recognize any other names in this draft?
To be honest, no. I know Kungasan has been in my chat a few times, but maybe J-Dubs. But to be honest, I can't say for sure.
Okay. So we're coming around
different names.
Good absolutely. So by ADP, we've got Pickens, McBride, Breece Hall, Chris Olave, A-Chan, Devonta Smith. What are you liking here? Pickens goes. If he somehow fell out, that would be an auto click for me. But what do you like in this area?
I mean, if we're set up for a triple RB, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but it's not. I expected to have a receiver on the roster already. So I think maybe one of the weaknesses of our team yesterday might have been the receiver. We waited a little bit long to get true depth there. So J-Dubs looks like he is watching. I'm Olave here. I'm tempted to go Rashi in all honesty because we have Walker, but I don't want to overload on the Chiefs, to be honest. I'll take Olave over Rashi as of today.
Yeah, I feel like as our first receiver, I'd feel a little more comfortable with Olave, but I don't know.
I'm buying into the Saints. I believe in Kellen Moore, and
I'm the same. As my confidence grows for Genty, and like you said, the additions they made, and of course the new play caller, it's also growing for the Saints, and again the play caller, Kellen Moore. Okay, so it's me, J-Dub Joel. Okay, that's right, J-Dubs. So what pick number he's at?
Pick 9.
Yeah, 9. Thank you for letting us know. Appreciate that. Oh, trying to work, listen, and draft. Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate that. Yeah, Walker at 20. That was absolutely wild.
A gift.
It's always 420 somewhere. Good to see you, WFN Warehouse. Okay, so Coolers asked us this, and he said, well, Meg on Nice and Blunt, I didn't know you like to get wet, dog. Name that movie. Do you know this movie reference?
I kind of want to say Dudes, Where's My Car? But that doesn't sound...
I feel like Pat Mayo, who I used to do content on his channel, always does I didn't know you like to get wet. And I feel like he's a big movie reference guy, but I cannot name the movie. So you cannot name the movie either.
I don't think I can. I have
a bit of a movie
background.
Give it to us.
I think you'll need to... Denzel Training Day. Okay.
Okay. Gotcha. Denzel training day. Gotcha. Okay. Can I play this game? Yeah. It's always fun. Best ball and movies. Let's go. I mean, if this comes back, I'm not going to turn it down, but if you want to go receiver, I'm fine with that too. Where do you want to do here?
I think for the vibes, it would make sense, but our receiver room could use a JMO. Let's go JMO.
Okay. Totally fine. So we go JMO. We start 2-2, a little more balance than our one yesterday. Yeah, I mean, there's an outside chance he could come back because Legion's not in this room. My guy Legion, when Legion's in a room, okay, he doesn't come back, but when Legion's in a room, he's not coming back if he's in between you. So I'll just stay here because we're up in 7. So top of the board is Evans, Loveland, Travion Henderson, David Montgomery, Waddle, Devontae Adams, Swift. What are you thinking here?
I know that on the next turn, receiver can be tough, but there's also a huge cliff at running back coming up. So
yeah, I like Swift a lot.
I love Swift.
Yeah. Okay. Then if he falls to us, okay, he does not.
As soon as you say it, it's destined.
Yeah, I know. It's like I'll just stop saying stop. Putting that in the universe because it's not working.
There's the drawback of saying who you really want and then trying to hype someone that you don't like, and then someone clips it and you're recommending a player that you actually really don't like.
Especially a stream draft, you can get sniped. Okay, so Evans goes, Devontae Moore, Rome, Judkins, anybody else on the board that you like?
Loveland is here. Let's go Loveland.
That works for me.
I think to fall to the 5th is a really good value. We also get to bring back Detroit versus Chicago.
Yep. I was just gonna say that opens up multiple stacks here.
I was thinking Rome, but with Loveland still available, I think that's for sure the move.
Yeah. When has the star method ever failed me? No, it does open up multiple stacks here. I do like to keep an eye on that. I'm a goofball like that I just like to, that's how my brain works in the live drafts. Let me make sure caught up with chat here. Okay, so we covered the movie one. Thank you, FK. People enjoyed the movie quote. Let's see. Yes, from Emo, how we doing? Nice and blunt. Yeah, good time. Good day. Yeah, we did a little cross stream. I was on with him last night. He's on with me today.
Last night,
you, Emo.
After you left, the tower tried to
I saw that. I watched it late at night. I was like, because I love Chad Candles. Well, I love the Toxic Tower guys. I'm a Toxic Tower member. Recommend their YouTube membership as well as Fanspeak fam, of course. But I love Chad Candles, and they had him on their members only stream. So I was like, oh, watch as I'm like going to bed and doing other things. And I was like, oh my God, they tried to get him. And you were like, nope, I've seen this before. That was great. That was good.
They had me for maybe like the first 3 comments. I was willing to believe it, but once it started avalanching, I was like, no, I know.
So you had seen it on like ours or Pat or
just a week ago. I was watching Jiri, my friend
Jiri. Yeah, we got Jiri. Yeah,
great streamer, and they got him like 2 minutes into the stream. It was like right at the top.
Oh, okay.
I was on it. I guess I saw that for a reason.
Okay. Well, we appreciate Jimmy. Emo jumped on, said hi to Nathaniel. Okay, we do have these up, and then he's. So, what do you like top of the board here? 0221.
It is tough here.
Caleb did go.
Yikes! Scroll down. Show me just receiver. Let's go Alec Pierce.
Okay, so we got Alec Pierce in time.
Yeah,
so we're 0, 2, 3, 1. I took it in case so we didn't have a star method issue here. So we'll stay here. We're only 8 picks away. Genty, Walker, Olave, JMO, Pierce, Loveland opened up another potential stack with Pierce. So 7 picks away. We'll be back up at.
We can move on
here. 77. So these are the receivers on the board. I don't know if there's any you want me to queue there.
Or move off of that position.
Okay, so this is by ADP. Warren, Hubbard, Lemon, Ramondre, Goes, Metcalf, other Warren, Pollard.
Just show me running back.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm tempted to reach on someone, but in all honesty, like I reference it to you.
Is it Dowdle? You know I love Dowdle.
I do like Dowdle, but there's part of me that believes he can fall back to us. I mean, we got Walker super late, so I'm willing to take a chance. This is a tough spot in the draft. I think the 6-7 turn is really, really.
Yeah, I would agree with you. Yeah. So, and being in the middle, so who are you leaning towards here?
We can't take a tight end. Warren's off the board, thankfully, but I don't want Chuba.
Chuba just went.
Just give me Justin Herbert. I know we don't have.
Let's go. Okay.
But
I love it.
This is why I'm 30%. It's like none of these names compared to Herbert, like, give me any inspiration. Based off of what I'm passing on.
And we already have the run back with Walker.
Exactly. If we didn't have Walker, I don't think I would have suggested it, but there's always backstacks.
And we know we accomplished it last night together. We know how easy it is to backstack Herbert, or how you can backstack Herbert. So I love that call. You also already have the week 17 correlation built in. I said last night, and I think I looked on my stream with Steve after our stream, I have like 11 or 12%. I want more. By the way, I'm going to try to log in. So as I'm logging into Best Ball Overlay, what percent again are you on Herbert?
30.
Okay.
Since the NFL draft, I'm at 30% Justin Herbert. So it's going up by the minute. Let's make it 31.
Again, and if you don't know, he obviously is a Chargers fan, but I absolutely love that stand. So he's one I'm trying to get more on. I don't know that I'll get to 30, but I absolutely love that.
The 30% might be a little problematic. It's still early, but I might push it to 40. And I genuinely believe there might be an MVP season loading for Herbert. He had an MVP vote last year, and I think he's throwing for at least like 4,500 yards. Love Herbert. Absolutely love Herbert.
Yeah, we said it last night. They just need like health, and now they have Mike McDaniel. It's crazy. I'm trying to find.
QJ does go. That would have been nice, but a bit of a big fall if he made it to 92. Surface Gnome knows what they're doing.
Okay, yeah. After this next pick, I'll switch over. I just logged into Best Ball Overlay, but we are about to be back on the clock. We are 1, 2, 3, 1. This is top of ADP.
We can take Michael Pittman.
Oh yeah, I love Pittman. Where did he go? Oh, there he goes.
If we get stuck with Mahomes, it's not the end of the world though. But Pittman here is gives us an option later.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We talked about my Rodgers love, my Steelers love this year. You talked about when you look at the board with Herbert, there's just nothing else you see. That's how I feel with where when I look at the board around Rodgers, or even before Rodgers, like even in the 150s, I'm like, people be like, you're pulling him up there. And I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, it's not like any of these other ones are that great, So, I think it's kind of, I'm gonna go get your guys, girl. So, okay. So we're 1, 2, 4. We didn't get the one stack. Obviously, once I pull over Best Ball Overlay after this pick, it'll highlight the stacks. But what are you seeing on the board here coming up at 101 at 1, 2, 4 that you like?
I think running back would be nice to hit, but I don't think it's a good pocket unless we're reaching on someone. So I don't think I'm going to go running back.
I'm fine if you wanted to do Gainwell, but yeah, I don't think we have to go there. So it's totally up to you where you want to go.
In all honesty, I mean, I think if this team passes, he's going to make it. We could
pull up Goff if you wanted. We have
I don't mind taking Mahomes. I'd rather have Mahomes.
Okay. Yeah.
We get a running back stack. There's also some back options.
Okay.
It's a little tricky. Obviously, there's not like the best stacks in our quarterback room, but there's still options later. I'm not gonna panic. I like this fall on Mahomes. We get 2 good quarterbacks. We get the week 17. Bring back whichever one goes off that game. Could be a big shootout. And at least we have Walker. I do think the running back stack is.
We have Walker. Yeah, absolutely.
Not terrible.
I'm gonna pull up. Logged into Best Ball Overlay. Let me pull that up, and then I need to get to catch up with the chat. I think. Did I pull up the right version? So now you can see the highlighted stacks and everything with Best Ball Overlay. I don't think I have everything right, so I apologize for that, of course. But let me catch up with chat as well here. I was interviewing Nathaniel. I did like a rapid fire, which maybe we could do that after. It was fun. And I said, "What's your worst quality about a streamer?" And he said, "When they can't keep up with chat." And I'm like, "Oh, I am guilty about that sometimes."
I'm definitely guilty of that. It gets a little overwhelming sometimes, and sometimes
it's the multitasking thing. But yeah, that's funny. It's like sometimes I'm good about it, but when I am multitasking, like either trying to ask questions to who I'm streaming with, or really trying to set up the stack and that kind of stuff. Rudy would look great in a police uni. Rudy, I'll be back in Baltimore next week, so Rudy will be joining my dog, Rudy Boxer. Will be joining me on stream. He's been naughty as hell, so hopefully he can be good when I'm streaming back home in Baltimore next week. Okay, so we don't know how you feel about Chris Rodriguez, JCM. I feel like we need a running back.
I'll take C-Rod. Perfect. I know there's a bit of a foot situation going on, but
yeah,
he's got time. He's got time.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't really understand the severity or what exactly is going on there. Okay, Keith said he just missed joining this one. Appreciate you being in here. Emo shouting out with the Toxic Tower raid last night. He said, "Too sharp. You're too sharp." You know. So you think you can tout ethics committee saying you're an ethical drafter? Love that. Let's see. You should see the huge amounts of shit Meg talks about talks on the Tower shows. Very toxic. I never talk shit on them. And I hope to join the Toxic Tower show, and then I'll talk shit about other people. But
I mean, it's on brand. It's got toxic in the name. You gotta lean in.
Yeah, but I never talk shit on them. Love the Toxic Tower guys. Okay, but I love coolers in here. We got WFN at Warehouse believed. Yeah, he believed that the Diggs was going to Washington until Adam busted them. That is absolutely hysterical. So they may have not. You were too sharp for them, but they did get some of your chat members. Okay,
if they had sent me Diggs to the Raiders, maybe I would have fallen for it. I can't believe Kelsey got sniped. That was a bummer.
I had him queued.
Wandale's fine. I think Wandale's okay, but Jordan Mason I think fits better. Yeah, give me Jordan Mason.
Okay, got it just in time. So we sit at 2-4-4-1, which is nice and balanced there. I'm trying to think of our, we have the later, obviously, Chargers back stacks, which are much later at receiver. And where has Gadsden been going these days?
Usually in the next round.
Did he already go?
I don't think so.
No. For some reason, he's not highly. Let me refresh really quick here.
I was totally planning to take Kelsey. Full disclosure.
Yeah.
But we already have Loveland, so I definitely don't want 3.
I might just need to re-download. So I don't know if you wanted to do that. We're 9 picks away. We can keep an eye on that. Where did Kelsey go? He went literally 2 picks before us. So
very close.
Maybe
Rashi could have been a helpful piece for this, but at the moment, I trust Olave more than Rashi.
Yeah. Yes. I just worry he's already done something that he's gonna, not just the whole like going to jail for the thing. Like I'm not worried about the suspension. That I'm more worried about. Has he done something else? He's just not a great human face. He said that they used to be babyface BBG to set the tone. Is that what they call you in the streets? Is that what he's saying?
I have no idea. I know the first comment on it was BBG. Maybe that's what he's referencing.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so 1 pick away. Gadsden is there around his ADP, Rashid Shaheed, Omar Cooper. Those quarterbacks there, Omar Cooper, Woody Marks. We're at 2-4-4-1.
I kind of want to push Gadsden another round, but I think let's just take it. Let's just take Gadsden. Let's not mess around.
Yeah, I think we tried to push Gadsden last night. We didn't get it. It's not like anything else in this area. I think you spoke to that on Herbert. I've spoken to that a lot about Rodgers. It's not like anything in that area wows me. And I think we could be done with Loveland and Gadsden, don't you think?
Oh yeah, I think we are. Okay. Done.
I mean, we were done yesterday with much later tight ends, so I was fine with it. I was truly fine with it.
Especially in BBM, I think 2 tight ends is a bit more appealing than 3.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, definitely. So Hartman says, nice and blunt, taking Herbert to set up his favorite pick soon. Was he talking about Gadsden, or was that earlier probably talking about, who do you think he was speaking of on that point?
I think he was referencing QJ in round 8. In round 8,
Yeah.
I love Quentin Johnston. I love Rico Dowdle, especially with Herbert. QJ's very quick click for me.
Yeah. Okay, Sam joins us. He says, good to see you. He says he's 17.5. That's nice. Love that. Yeah, absolutely love that offense this year. Okay, we're back up in a couple picks here. We'll go back to the board by ADP. We got McMillan, Boston, Strange, Juwan Johnson, Henry. That's my rank. Whoops. That's why I was like, Aaron Rodgers. That's my ranking. So this is where we're at by ADP. What are you liking here?
I wish we didn't get sniped on McMillan, but just show me a receiver right now. Queue up Jawan. Yeah, Jawan's fine, but we could go with Naylor. I'd rather go Jawan.
Okay, that gets us our 5th. I think that's just good.
Getting back at that position, more depth. He's also got interesting quarterback ability. There's an off chance he throws a deep shot against the Jets. They're gonna be winning. That's maybe true. KOC wants to get a little flashy.
Yeah, that's true. That is an excellent point. But yeah, absolutely. I'm talking to a Chargers fan, but so he obviously loves the Chargers offense, but I absolutely love the Chargers offense. Joel says trying to push Pat Dowdle past me, not gonna happen. We appreciate you, Game Tight, another Fanspeak fam, smashing that like. This needs to be a regular collab. Well, I mean, definitely need to do it more. We've done it back-to-back night or back-to-back days, and this has been so fun. So I love it. What to get Steve on with you too?
Definitely. I was about to say the same thing. I got Steve in the queue, in the mental queue.
He's on it absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah. No, I really, and we both love Dowdle. We're lockstep on a lot of things. So, I like that. Yeah, Hartman was talking about QJ. DJ Quill, what is going on? Says, what's up to both of us? Brett says he has 19% Lamar in Superflex, 21% Lamar in 18 round. No, it's just your risk tolerance, right? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I have no problem. It's a personal choice. When people ask me questions about ownership and stands and stuff, that is totally personal. It's your American dollars. How you are going to spend it is your choice and your risk tolerance. I wouldn't say that everybody needs to have 45% Cam Scattaboo, but like my risk tolerance is okay with that. And that's the stand I want to make. So totally. But I mean, hey, yeah, I think if he hits this year, you're going to be feeling good. So do we go Rodgers here since we have Pittman?
It's best ball mania. We're stopping at 2 tight ends. Let's go Rodgers because we have Pittman.
Yes, we go Rodgers too, because we did get Rodgers on the team last night, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, there we go. I mean, we're sticking on brand. We got Scatterbo yesterday. We get Rodgers in back-to-back streams. We get Herbert in back-to-back streams. We get Genty back-to-back. I mean, this is great. We're staying on brand here, Adam. I like this.
I'm happy with it so far. I would have loved Quentin Johnston, but can't get everything in the world. And we set up our Rodgers stack instead.
Yeah. So every quarterback, I don't know why it's not highlighting Rodgers. I think I just need to re-download Best Ball Overlay, but I do love Best Ball Overlay to show you your ownership, which again, I messed something up. Tech versus Meg, tech always wins. No, it helps me see my ownerships, see my correlations, see my playoff run backs. The upgrades they've done is amazing. 25% off using code Fanspeak. But yeah, we have Herbert Gadsden, Mahomes, Kenneth Walker right now, Rodgers, Pittman. Yeah, we've got some minis in there, like, with the, what do we have? JMO and Loveland. I like where this team's going. I'm just going to stay here because we're 4 picks away. So staying at 3, 4, 5, 2, do you feel like this is like we did go receiver fairly heavy.
Trey Harris off the board. Come on.
Oh, no. 169. Yeah, that's a bummer.
Smart man, but come on.
I know. It's like when it's a pick you really like, you're smart. So I can't hate you for it, but darn it. So yeah, this is where we're looking with 2 picks to go. What do you like here? I'm a big Sean Tucker girl. He goes. It's just like anytime I mention it, they go.
I don't mind Brian Robinson, but let's go Jeremy Bernard. Let's go Jeremy. Let's get another Rodgers combo.
Like that, for sure. That takes us to our 6th receiver, which is nice too. And then I'll bring the board back over here. Okay, perfect. No, I like that. I like that a lot.
Man, team one killing me.
Oh, which team number?
Team one with the Trey Harris pick. Bummer.
Yeah. And who got QJ earlier? I'm trying to remember. Was he the one?
On team 10.
Oh, okay. That was on the other side of the board. Yeah. Next time Fanspeak content creator goes on with Nice and Blunt, they have to take a hit. That's hysterical. And Hartman agrees. That's it. Hey, in my college days, I definitely would have enjoyed that plenty. So that's just absolutely hysterical.
Which state are you in? Is it legal where you are?
Yeah, I'm Maryland. I mean, right now I'm visiting my parents. Definitely not doing it here at my parents' house. I'm visiting my parents right now. So not doing it here, but yeah, I'm in Maryland.
Okay.
So yeah, that would be hysterical. Rudy would be like, what is going on here? I'm in an apartment building. I could just, go door to door, knock on some neighbors' doors. So
at least for me, it's still in the 10 a.m. hour. So we could wake and bake, but that'd be a different show. We got to lock in for Best Ball Mania.
Have you ever done a wake and bake show?
Maybe I should. I think I have, maybe like on Sunday mornings during the season when I go live for Q&A line decisions. That's the equivalent.
Sure. No, that is fair.
I
Super
was going to mention this
good
earlier, but it popped back into my mind. You have a double actor on the channel today. Me and Nathaniel.
I know. I did realize that. So I want to know more about your background too. So yeah, I realized that when I said Nathaniel has a heart out. In our messages scheduling this, you said you had a heart out. So tell me your acting background. I want to know more. Tell me all, because I'm very intrigued by this.
So I grew up acting. I grew up in LA as a child actor, and most of my acting, in terms of main credits, are when I was younger as a kid. My main job aside from YouTube is as a background actor.
Okay, that's what I remember you mentioning. That's awesome. Okay.
I went to film school. I graduated from Emerson College with a film degree, and I've worked.
Okay, I'm asking more questions about this because I'm super intrigued. Do we go super crazy with prior movie? Okay, this is my rankings. Where do you want to go here?
Let's go Ted Hurst. Let's take Ted Hurst.
Okay.
Because we need
the Tampa offense.
Definitely another.
So do you see this being a 3-5-7? No, it would be, or 3-6-7-2 probably.
Show me the receiver room.
So this is a receiver room. So Olave, we can ask because I do have questions. We can ask after this. Olave, JMO, Pierce, Pittman, Juwan Jennings, Jeremy. I feel pretty, and then Ted Hurst. I feel solid about that. I feel like we need 2 more running backs. What do you think? Because we did the double anchor, but then we waited till Rodriguez and Mason. What are your thoughts?
We could definitely take the 6th running back, but I think I kind of want to get really different with these last 2 picks.
Okay.
In all honesty.
And that's easier to do it. So you're thinking just 1 more running back, 1 more receiver?
Yeah, I think 5 running backs is where I'm going to stop.
Okay.
But
so
I'm going to let you know we're going to be pulling two names that usually don't go drafted. But Jordan James is still on the board. Maybe I don't pull him.
I was going to say, so what are you looking at here at 197?
Definitely Jordan James as the main running back candidate. I don't love the Niners schedule this year. They have a lot of travel. They got 2 international games and then a gauntlet schedule down the stretch.
Okay, so you're fine with me pulling Jordan James
Jordan
here.
James.
Okay, awesome. I'm very intrigued to hear what the pull-ups are. We talked about some of them. Are we going back to the speedster for Herbert? What are we thinking here? Just to queue up or keep an eye on?
I mean, if you want to get us sniped, Meg, go ahead and spawn.
It's like I've never screened a basketball draft. I know. Listen, Adam, I wear my feelings on my sleeve. I wear my thoughts, out there for the public. Like Steve says, I have zero poker face. Everything I'm thinking and feeling, which is not good when you're basketball streaming because we get sniped a lot, right? So,
but we do have a stack. We do still have Gadsden. It's maybe it's a crowded offense.
I know we didn't get a Chiefs receiver yet, but we did. All quarterbacks have correlation and stacked, and we do have some minis in here too. Mm-hmm. I really like what we got going on. I'll leave it here. If you want to queue, or we could wait to queue, it's totally fine. You can
type it in now. Go ahead and type in Brandon Thompson just in case we run out of time.
There we go. Okay. Are there any late Chiefs? So what was that, the pull up you were talking about, or was there any other ones?
I mean, I almost pulled up Trevor Etienne in Carolina. I think he's worth mixing in randomly. Like I'll probably end up with about 8 to 10% Trevor Etienne because I feel like the bets against Chuba and both Jonathan Brooks are very valid. I take Brooks quite a bit because I don't trust Chuba. And then there's always just the obvious, red flag of, well, Brooks never stays healthy, can't play more than 2 games in a row, and odds are that might crop up again. So I like the Panthers backfield. Wish they didn't get the Saints a joint of coffee. Not a bad combo.
I was just running through some of these as you were waiting, and Slayton said no one should ever have to do a week 13 waiver wire show sober. Okay, so do we go Brennan Thompson, or what else do you like here?
Is Tyreek Hill still? No, Tyreek Hill got sniped. Then we're going Brennan Thompson.
Let's go. We did it yesterday. We're staying on brand here. I mean, someone in chat said, I joined the stream. I click on the stream. Good to see you, Mike. And Meg is clicking Aaron Rodgers. Brand consistency. That's what we're all about here. You for the Chargers, me for the Steelers, us together. I think we've built 2 very solid teams. I can't wait. Let me catch up with chat. We got Hallie on in here. Legal prove it. We have a lot of funny takes in there. The how could you do a week 13 waiver wire show is absolutely sober. Is hysterical. Oh, so did the Frenchie 5 just drop?
Okay,
I'll have to check that out. Yeah, we had Joel in here. All right. Well, before we get to our team, I need to know, we were interrupted by our very important draft, but I need to know more about the acting background. So child actor.
Yes.
Would I have seen you in anything?
Did you ever watch My Name is Earl? It was on NBC for
a little
like
bit.
4 years.
A little. I
had a guest spot. I was the French foreign exchange student, season 2 episode.
No way. Okay. Is it something you could find on like online? I mean,
yeah, I think My Name is Earl's on Hulu. Last I checked. So yeah, great show.
So what season of My Name is Earl?
Season 2, episode 15. French foreign exchange student is the title of the episode, and I play.
Okay, season 2, episode 15. I wrote it down. That's awesome. Okay, so My Name is Earl. So you grew up in LA?
Yeah, born and raised. My mother's French, my dad's Mexican, and got a odd upbringing, but here I am.
I love that. Okay, so how long did you act as a child?
I started when I was like late, and like my first time I took an acting class, I was 6 years old. And then I've been in SAG since I was 11.
Okay, so you've been in SAG since you were 11 years old. That is amazing. Okay. So did you do a lot of did you do some commercials and those kind of things too?
I did one commercial. I did a few student films. I have a voiceover role in Alvin and the Chipmunks, but I'm speaking French. You have no idea. It's
no way. A voiceover role in French. That's awesome.
I grew up in a French school, so bilingual, and that definitely. Both of those projects are Jason Lee projects, and then both of them I have a French accent in, so right up my alley.
No way, that is so cool. Okay, and then as you grow up, then and get, you said you went to film school, then what was it like after that? Because you still are doing work now as in acting. So what has it been since college?
Well, acting is a very, influx type of thing. And it's very much like, what have you done for me lately type of thing. So,
yeah.
It can, on one day you can be on the top of the world. Next day it can be meaningless practically. So it's up and down. I definitely try and flex that when I can get the chance, but life and bills also get in the way. And then COVID, I graduated college. Right out of college, I worked for like New York Film Academy as a TA, cool. and I taught a class on acting one summer. But
that's awesome.
I've mostly worked on set since then. I have done like stand-in work, some stunt double, photo double work. Nothing crazy.
Oh, that's really cool.
But yeah, I've been on a few sets, and it's funny because you can be on a set for a full week doing background, and the best you'll get is just like a few blurry pixels for like 4 seconds. So
okay.
Sometimes the work doesn't really like mean much, but it's a nice opportunity. It's always a blessing to be on set. It's a really fun, unique job, and no day is like the same. So there's always like different periods where it goes well, and then next thing you know, next month is terrible. So I also drive Uber. I do what I can, and after COVID, things got really difficult. You know, just a lot of shakeups and stuff. I moved to Minneapolis for a year just to kind of get out of LA. Everyone that grows up in LA kind of needs to get out at some point. It's
get out. Okay, so but you're back in LA now, right? Or you're back?
Yes, I'm back in LA, and
this is fascinating. So you really don't know week to week what your week is going to look like. I assume you have to just keep blocks open and stuff, right?
For the most part, yeah. That's where something like Uber comes in handy. But with gas prices these days, it's not worth it. So I look for other part-time gigs while I can. Thankfully, the channel has blossomed in the last year and helps me. Yeah,
and I had a couple questions about that too. I'm so damn fascinated about the acting. It's so, it's so interesting to us that have never been a part of that world. It is so super interesting. What's been the most the coolest set you've been on as an adult?
I was on it still hasn't aired yet, so I can't reveal everything about it, but I was on a David Duchovny film recently.
Oh, and that was cool.
That was a really really awesome set.
Okay.
Yeah, that was really dope. I was on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia a couple episodes.
Oh, that's awesome. That's what I was gonna say. Any shows that like you were a fan of that you were on the set and you were like kind of like pinch me because you're on the set of a show.
It's definitely better when you actually watch the show, as opposed to something that's like I have no interest in this. But when I was a stand-in for Always Sunny, that was a pleasure. And you don't want to like get in the way, but if you can choose your spot to take a brief moment to talk to someone and not be a nuisance so you don't get fired, it's nice to take. But just being on Always Sunny, that it was season 13, so they'd been running for a while, but it was like it was dope. It was really really cool.
That is really cool. I mean, I assume, are you allowed to like I guess you can't fanboy and stuff like that. Could you get like pictures with the actors after, or anything like that?
Pictures, I wouldn't suggest asking for. If it's clearly a break and you take a moment as to just pay someone respect, it's always well received. You got to remain professional. You can't demand too much of their time because there's so much happening, and like, especially on a set, like, so you waste 5 minutes. Next thing you know, you're going into overtime, and everyone on set gets a meal penalty, and that costs the production, thousands of dollars. And so you don't want to risk something like that too often. But I saw Brenda Song a few months ago, just like in a brief moment. I was a huge fan of Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, just like paying their respects, and something like that is always fine. But once you start taking more than 30 seconds a minute, it can be you got to remember your lane. If you're a background actor, it's not the time to be the center of attention, for sure. I can't believe that I knew that in our conversations, but I had not only a double header today, but a double actor Best Ball episode. How niche on niche is that? I mean, does it get more? I have to tweet that later. That is just wild. And one last acting question, then I have a couple of questions about your channel because I love where that's going, and then I want to review the team. So and anytime you need to drop out, please let me know. But as far as the last acting question for you, favorite actor you ever paid respects to, or something like that was just the coolest, nicest? Danny DeVito's pretty high up there. That's awesome. Yeah, Danny DeVito's a legend. I mean, and he goes so far, but that is so cool that he was like one of the coolest that you paid respects to, and it was awesome. So that's awesome to hear. I can't say I've done it many times, but Danny DeVito, awesome man. That's very cool. Okay, a couple questions about the Nice and Blunt channel. It is, a big channel, like you said. It's going, is gaining a huge following and gets a ton of views every night. How many nights a week are you looking to stream this summer? What are kind of the plans for the channel this summer and fall? Because like you said, you do the in-season kind of redraft content. So the channel originated with me just wanting to be the guy that helps you set your lineup. That's
okay.
That's the original concept for the channel. I wanted to help people set their lineup. So had more skills in like editing and pre-recorded stuff. So that's where the channel always started. And
when did you start the channel?
First video was the week 13 of 2020. It was just trying stuff
so
out.
during COVID. Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
And then I really like don't really count the first year, so to speak.
Yeah.
Wasn't quite
you
the
never
same.
do when you're trying to go through a new venture. Yeah.
But undoubtedly since like 2022, it's been very much I've tried to treat it like a full-time job during the regular season in terms of like
yes and yeah, I mean these things, these passion projects, you do have to like treat it like a full-time job if you want it to become more than just hobby money, you know what I mean? And you know, it's something that we all enjoy. So it's fun because it's fun to work on it. But yeah, that makes sense that it's like your full-time job. Okay, so basically since 2022, it's been full steam ahead with it.
At least during the like from September through the end of December, that's how I've like approached it. And
nice.
In terms of streaming, this is like my third year doing Best Ball. And been committed to it this year in a way much different than the past. So,
I was going to say, this year is the first year I've gotten to know you in the space more. And so even though your channel is so big and gets a huge following, this is the first year I've been able to not just interact individually, obviously, but see you in other channels. So that's awesome to see.
Well, in all honesty, I feel like still it's coming around, but especially this year when I committed to streaming, I felt like a true newbie in terms of the live space, you know, because that's just not where my subscribers come from. Like, you know, it's just a completely different market, and the people who watch, you know, win-loss pick videos or helping lineup decisions in the regular season, some of them are very casual. Some of them are like, why am I getting fantasy content in February? You know, like, so it's just a different market. It just requires a different skill set. It's a different challenge, and I was happy to do it. I got the Underdog partnership last year, so reached out to them. You know, it's much more
obviously I am we are too, so shout out. Love being partners with Underdog. That's awesome. Very nice. Have you enjoyed the like interacting with the best ball space and streaming more best ball? Like you said, you felt like a newbie. Are you enjoying that side of things more? Yeah,
it's been a pleasure. Any collab I've done has always been a blast. Shout out Who Hames, who as the first.
Oh, he's awesome.
First time I branched out was with Who Hames. Has welcomed me into the space and been.
He's so welcoming. He's awesome. Yeah. Who's the best? I'm surprised we haven't seen him yet, but he's great. Yeah.
I genuinely look up to Who Hames in many ways. So if anyone hasn't subscribed to Who Hames, and check out his channel, he goes live every day. Awesome channel. Everyone has been really welcoming. Everyone in this space is really cool, really nice, and just like the fact that we have this in common is pretty rare. So it's easy to get along and just have, you know, share things in common that, you know, the average person just doesn't get to do. So
it's like and you are obviously do redraft content. It's like there are so many people that I know are diehard fantasy players that just haven't scratched the surface yet on best ball. And I just think there is still we're just getting started in the best ball space. I think we're going to see more and more each year of the folks that you know in your redraft leagues, you know, playing more in best ball.
The vibes are pretty, you know, no pun intended, pretty high right now in the fantasy space. I think this is going to be a really, really good year. It already has been, but given the trends of like once we hit July, once we hit August, especially once we're in the season, you know, I genuinely think the rising tide will lift all boats. A good amount this year.
Absolutely. And that's why the best ball space is very good. Generally speaking, like you said, and people are really good about shouting out other channels, about, you know, collab streaming like we just did last night and today. I love the best ball space is awesome, you know. Shout out here, Game Tight saying Who Crew represent. DJ Quill says you found your tribe. Absolutely. Okay, so it's a Frenchie 5, $2 5 max is what's unfortunately not doing another one today. Just have a lot of other work I need to get done. I was able to do a double header actor edition. That was freaking awesome. For bourbon and pancakes. I do like that too. I don't know if I've had much bourbon with pancakes. That's more a nightcap for me, but that's hysterical Bukowski. If you're not somehow subscribed, to Adam's channel and Nice and Blunt. Make sure follow him on Twitter. Follow him. So make sure you're subscribed. Link in the description. So again, you're just gonna be ripping a ton of best ball drafts. Do you have a set schedule as far as number, or is it just as many days of the week as you can get in?
So typically Monday through Thursday, I'm a night streamer. Typically, I lean into the West Coast aspect. I've seemed to found my time, and especially, I also smoke weed on stream. Especially on stream, I'll smoke weed. So I think that helps. At night, I'm not going anywhere, so it's not like I got to get in the car and drive.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a bit better for night streams, I've found, but especially today I'll be live at I think 1 p.m. after lunch. I'm gonna go live.
Okay.
Some plans later, and then weekend I'll usually, Friday and Saturday are usually a bit of an earlier stream.
Okay, and then weeknights more the late night, since you're West Coast. That makes a ton of sense. So yeah, make sure you guys are following or subscribed to Nice and Blunt channel. Again, and then like you said, in season you're doing a ton of content, answering all the questions for the folks in the redraft streets. Do you do any Dynasty content too, or mainly focus just redraft, start set, that kind of?
I've never played Dynasty, and every time I get a Dynasty question, I'm always like, I can give you my opinion, but if I was going to play Dynasty, I'm trying to win now. I'm trying to win this year, and I'm going to be telling you to send all your picks away if you can get
I'm such an impatient person. I don't think I'd be a good Dynasty player.
I also, like, in theory, unless you're with a bunch of really diehards, I feel like the regular casual people, I feel like you might have a random person that just quits after 1 year, and you don't want to be joining a Dynasty league with a team that was built by somebody else, so there's part of me that is a bit averse to Dynasty, but I respect the people who play it. It's just,
I respect the grind. Yeah, there's certain people that are in it like we are to you to redraft and best ball and me to best ball. So respect it. I've never gone that direction too. So yeah, again, make sure you're following Nice and Blunt, subscription or subscribe. Let's go through the teams super quick here. So we end up 3-5-8-2. We go Herbert, Mahomes, Rodgers, Genty, Walker, Chris Rodriguez, Jordan Mason, Jordan James, a little double Jordan there, Chris Olave, Jamison Williams, Alec Pierce, Michael Pittman, Juwan Jennings, Jeremy Bernard, Ted Hurst, Brendan Thompson, Colston, Loveland, Aranda Gadsden. So similar build to last night. I think this one, the receiver room's a little bit stronger than the running back room. We had a very, very robust running back room, but I still like that we double anchored with Genty and got a major fall on Walker. And obviously have everything stacked up still. I am glad we weren't able to get Gadsden. We got Gadsden this time and able to stop it too. So I really like what we did here. What are your thoughts on our team?
Obviously, we could have had a maybe more robust stacking partnerships, like perhaps Kelsey instead of Gadsden would have been really sweet. Getting Trey Harris would, I think, make his team better for sure. We just didn't luck out, but that's the thing about Herbert. He also runs the ball at a much higher rate than people give him credit for.
I feel like he's running much more these last year or two, too. Yeah.
Last year, maybe the O-line and play calling factored into that, but he's still going to be running a lot. And at least we got him at least stacked up with Gadsden. But then I also think Brendan Thompson for that house call ability, it's not going to happen too often. But if you told me Brendan Thompson finishes with 4 deep touchdowns and spikes into our lineup in round 18, that's killer. So at the right time, that's all. Yeah,
it's why I take Keon Coleman. You're looking for that. Yeah, like you said, 4 spike week games, or something like that, 3 or 4 spike week games. So yeah, I like that a lot. No, this is a fun team. I think we drafted 2 back-to-back fun teams. I will label this immediately after. Let me check out our Kungo San is, I don't know if you're a Fanspeak fan, but I've given you such our first meeting, I called you a dumbass. So I love that you keep coming back and because he sniped Rodgers from me. I love that you keep coming back, Kungo San. And hopefully someday we can get you to join the Fanspeak fan, but let's get down a breakdown for you. 2-5-8-3. We got Hurts, Stroud, and then Bijan, David Montgomery, J.K. Dobbins, Aaron Jones, Rashad White, Nico, Devonta Smith, Jalen Waddle, Ricky P, Trey Tucker, Darnell Mooney, Butte, Horton, and then Tyler Warden, Schultz, and Barner. So he's got the old Hurts, Devonta Smith, Nico. So he stacked his 2 top receivers with his quarterbacks. I like that. Still got, I think 3 nice projectable raw volume running backs. So I like that. I think the receiver room is, full and good. And then anchored by Tyler Warren looks good to me. What do you think about his team?
I'm not a huge fan of CJ Stroud, so I feel like the quarterback room might
Me
be
neither. I'm not
thin, but it is
Yeah.
stacked up and it makes sense. With Tyler Warren, though, I would probably stop at 2 tight ends, most likely.
Yeah, I
think
would
the
have been
Barner
3
click-
quarterbacks, 2 tight ends. That would be my only note, but that's, I mean, anybody who watches my shows pretty much knows that. And I'm just, I'm not much of a CJ Stroud gal, but you did have Nico, so that makes sense. And I took, he's the one who snipes me on Rodgers multiple times. So, hey, we said no, not in this room, not today.
Kungo-san is in my lobby quite often, so
yeah, sure. What is it? What was the name again?
Kunga-san, he's the team we just
right, that we just did. Yes.
And then there was the L
okay, yeah,
team.
That's right. It was J-Dubs. Yeah. Again, usually we do this for Fanspeak fam, but for today, and again, if you're interested in joining, just $3.99 a month. We have of course the emojis, the team reviews. I'm feeling generous today. I'm feeling happy. We got 2 fun drafts in today with my friends of Best Ball, with my actors friends of Best Ball, which I absolutely love that. But yeah, you get team reviews. Mike's doing this amazing Fanspeak fam contest that he's tracking all the drafts. We'll have data for that. Awesome. And then 2 extra shows per week on Sundays. So 3582 for J-Dubs, Lawrence Goff, Mendoza, Hampton, Kyron, Javante, Rico. That's a really strong running back room, tacking on Mike Washington, Amon-Ra, Christian Watson, Bryant, BTJ, Wandell, Travis Hunter, Stribling, Ridley, Wicks, Fannin, Okonkwo. So that's another one where they're later, but I still think you're fine at 2, like the 3 quarterback build, obviously, and starting Hampton, Kyron, Javante, Rico feels really nice. And I don't think your receiver room's really compromised because you threw 8 at it. So I like that. What are your thoughts on his team?
Yeah, I think that team is very well built. The running back room feels excellent. Can I see the receiver room one more time?
Yeah, running back room feels really, really strong. A lot of my favorite clicks for sure. Receivers, ASB, Christian Watson, BTJ, Wandell, Travis Hunter, who I love. We talked about him last night. Stribling, Ridley, Wicks.
The Wandell Robinson at 129, I think, saves this team.
Yeah. No, especially, kind of the floor ceiling with having Hunter and Watson. We did that last night too, or we definitely had Watson, I know, but having, some more spike week guys, I think adding that Wandell Robinson, I think is very key. I think that makes a ton of sense for sure. Then that wraps up the drafters with us. So again, I did an eliminator with Nathaniel. He had to go on for a show. I get to talk about acting and Best Ball with another, 2 back-to-back friends of Best Ball, back-to-back actors. I think that is super, super cool and fun and unique. So this has been a ton of fun. Any final thoughts for the people?
Well, just quickly, shout out Nathaniel Wright. I enjoyed the conversations you had earlier at the top of the show. Thought you drafted a fun eliminator team, and especially with the actor fantasy football aspect in common. Wishing him luck. I'm definitely rooting for him in the Tout competition, and hopefully maybe I can link up with him at some point in time in the summer. But
I was gonna say, you two both actors / fantasy Best Ball. I think you guys got to stream together here.
Sounds like it'll be in the queue for sure. Definitely in the queue. But otherwise, it was a pleasure to be here. Great having you on the channel yesterday, and would love to do it again sometime. If anyone hasn't checked it out yet, the link is in the description apparently. So check out Nice and Blunt. I'm also on Twitter, but I usually only use that to let you know when I'm going live on YouTube, and I'm also not the most consistent with that either. So it's pretty much just YouTube.
Subscribe, turn notifications on, so then you know when he's going live. That's
definitely ring the notification bell if you're interested. But had a blast. And wish you luck with everything this weekend. And
we definitely need to stream together again. You need to stream with Nathaniel, clearly. You need to stream with Steve, clearly, too. So lots of more streams to set up in this amazing Best Ball space. I'm going to leave you guys with the commercial that I talked about with Adam yesterday for, of course, our Best Ball guide. Is a free gift for our Substack, paid Substack subs only. And there's a 20% off discount link in the description. I'll leave you with that. Have a very happy Friday. For Adam, I'm Meg, and we will see you next time. If you're serious about crushing best ball in 2026, the Fanspeak Best Ball Guide is built for you. Inside, you'll find breakdowns for all 32 NFL teams, including coaching notes, strengths, weaknesses, and key stats to help you understand every offense heading into draft season. We've also created player profiles for every draftable best ball player, featuring advanced metrics, MVP stats, production data, and exclusive Spike Week charts that highlight league-winning performances. Looking for rookie analysis? Steve, our rookie guru, breaks down this year's incoming rookie class so you know which rookies to prioritize. And whether you're playing season-long, eliminator, or superflex best ball formats, you'll get strategy articles designed specifically for each contest type. The goal is simple. Put all the information you need in one place so you can draft with confidence all season long. The 2026 Fanspeak Best Ball Guide is available exclusively for paid Fanspeak Degen subscribers.